Hello everyone! How are you? This is Kay. Good to see you again. Today is the 21st of September and it's been a while since I did the live stream last time, but I'm back and thank you very much for joining today and also watching the archive. I'm still in Japan actually. I'm still in Japan and I will be back in Dubai next week. So a few more days I will be staying here, then go back to Dubai. It's been quite nice and also at the same time emotional trip for me this time. I had lots and lots to think about and also lots to look back in terms of my life journey and also my how to say, like family, relationship and so on. So it's been quite, I would say, dramatic days these days. So that's why, that's one of the reasons why I have not been really doing live streams these days, because my mind, my emotion was here and there, and yeah, I was really I had a lot to think about, in a good way. And also I was visiting Kyoto. Kyoto is a city where there are lots of temples and I visited one particular temple which has the stone river, if you know the image. Maybe I will share that with you in some other live videos, but there's in particular garden there is stone river, kind of like a river designed by the stones, which is the representation of Wabisabi. Wabisabi is something I explained before in this YouTube, but I learned, it reminded me of the importance of Wabisabi. And when I actually sit down and saw those stone garden, then that was really touching moment. And also in the same temple there is another well. Actually it's a well made by stone, and on that well, on the surface of the well, there are 4 Chinese characters. And that simply shows no, you have enough already, or simply you have already enough, that kind of message. So as a trader, as a business, or as you learn trading and get better and to make profits, it's a good motivation, of course, to make more profits and to support yourself, support your family, support your friends, and be free, and so that you can enjoy your life more. But at the same time, importance is also in simplicity, and also by knowing that you have already enough. Because if we feel we don't have enough yet, especially like a money or a job or maybe the trade resort or anything, then you may get stuck and you may not appreciate what you have anymore, although you have already. So appreciating, I think the whole journey starts by appreciating what you have first. Then you have the mindset to have more. So that was also something that reminded me of my difficult time when I was in trading. When I first started, I blew account sometimes, a few times, and when I had busy time, busy situations and difficult situations in trading, when I was still not being able to find my winning strategy, then I used to visit Kyoto and I used to visit some temples and ponder on these philosophies, or in terms of what's really important in my life. So so that was another another lesson, or the reminder for myself to really think about. So, and also visited so many other temples and shrines and nature, and that was really amazing trip. So now I'm back in Osaka, and I will be back in Dubai next week. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy for the next few days. So yeah, so since this is Saturday, this is kind of like a free talk day, since it's been a while since I did the live stream last week. And just for the heads up, tomorrow I will be doing the weekly forecast, on Sunday's weekly forecast, exactly at the same time as today. So hopefully you can join that one too. And after this public YouTube live stream, I will be doing the another live stream for the members, KTS Academy and also GTS members. So yeah, if you are still up, then after this YouTube live stream, there will be another live for the members, just for the heads up. So yeah, how are you? How have you been for the last few days or few weeks? I hope you have you're doing well in your trading. Look, I have been watching the markets, and I've seen that the markets are quite active and volatile, and at the same time a bit choppy too. So I hope you're not losing big, which is the most important in trading. The theme for this YouTube channel is to help you become a non-losing trader. So as long as you don't lose big, then you can always have a chance to win bigger and make profits. So yeah, don't lose big. Become a non-losing trader is the first step to be a successful trader. So that's something I emphasize also in this YouTube channel. But yeah, let me say hi to everyone. Good to see you. Alright, Samara, Ichimoku, CSM, good to see you. You and Gan, thank you very much for joining. Good to see you. Alright, New York and Vice, Gan, also good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Alright, Sumit and Andrew, thank you for joining from Scotland. Prince, good to see you from Nigeria. Alright, good to see you. Bill Smith, good to see you too. And Jun, thank you for joining. Frederica, also good to see you too. Alright, and Cloud's Edge, also good to see you too. Thank you very much for joining. So yeah, I'm so glad to see again your comments and your participations here. So tomorrow I will be doing the weekly analysis. So whatever you have any questions about the markets, if you can please ask me tomorrow, that would be great. Today is Saturday, the markets are closed, so I just wanted to say hi, and just wanted to do some free talk to just share my recent updates today. So yeah, in terms of August result, I will be reviewing it, and I will make separate video, so please look forward to that. Alright. Gan says, I miss your live, and I have bare 50% account loss within 3 weeks. That's a lot. That's a lot. You cannot lose 50% in 3 weeks. I'm not really sure exactly how many trades you took, but it'll never happen to me. So maybe you have been very aggressive or impatient, or you have some FOMO and jumped in the market. So if you lose, the rule here is that if you lose, let's say, if you lose 20%, then you should stop trading and double check your strategy. And you better design the strategy that doesn't lose more than 20%. I mean, out of let's say 50 trades, or out of 100 trades, if you lose 20% drawdown, then that's a lot. So yeah. Or maybe you may have been over leveraged and lost some big money. But it's time to look back your strategy and build your own confidence again. Okay. Let me see some other comments. Princess, okay, how can you help me? I have blown 3 accounts. I need your help to recover my losses. Oh, looks like there are so many, few people who blew account for the last few days, few weeks, while I was not doing the live stream. But so the most important is the risk management. So in YouTube, I have the playlist of money management. So please review those videos in live stream archive. Always calculate the drawdown percentage. Every single trade I take, I risk 2%. 2% means 2% to stop loss. So let's say you buy the market when it's trending up, and once the market goes down and hit the stop loss, I lose 2% of what I have in my account. It's 2% max. The worst case scenario is 2% drawdown per trade. So if you blow 3 accounts, then definitely you need to work on the risk management and also psychology management too. Most likely, money management and psychology management are closely connected. I think these are like 2 wheels on the bicycle. So if you miss out one of these wheels, it doesn't work. Strategy is more like the direction of where you're going. So you have your bicycle that's designed to ride on the road, not on the rocks or sand, right? So strategy leads you exactly what kind of road you better ride on and which direction you're going. But you better have your right mindset to be able to be able to ride the bicycle correctly. And also you need to do the risk management to be able to ride the bicycle also. So all these 3 are important. Strategy, trade strategy in terms of when to enter trade, when to exit the trade, and also which market to select to trade. And so these are the strategy part. And psychology is more like how to deal with the FOMO and losing streaks, and and money management is more into like risk per trade or leverage, lot size, and stop loss management, and also journaling your trades. Oh yeah, so journal your trades is also important. So my advice, whoever blew accounts or who has big drawdown for the last few days, few weeks, is that if you lose 20%, then stop trading. Because I say this because I didn't. I blew accounts also twice, big money, back in back when I started 10 years ago. I blew account after I quit my full-time job. So that was more painful. Because I thought, I built some nice strategy and I believed it, and I thought for 3 months to 6 months I got some nice result while working part-time, or while working full-time job at the office and part-time trader. I was able to make some nice profits, even I was a part-time trader. So I thought it's a good timing to just quit because I didn't like it. Then I blew accounts because I changed my strategy, because I have then 24 hours to trade after quitting or leaving my job, and I was very excited, so I adapted some new strategies. I bought some new indicators also to make more, but it didn't work. So yeah, it's quite painful. And then I learned the importance of the risk management. Before, I didn't really care. If I have the strategy to predict, to be able to predict where the market's going, then I thought I don't need a stop loss. So that's how I was trading, and I kept losing back in those days. It's been already 10 years since I have started to trade full-time, so time really flies. It's quite interesting journey overall. Okay, let me check some other comments now. Zunzun says, how many income do you have? If only one income from trading, do you have any bad psychology when trading? No, I don't. I don't really have any bad psychology. Trading is my main source of income. So yeah, that's basically the main as a full-time trader myself. And I'm using my own money. I'm not a prop firm trader. I'm using my own money to trade. So yeah, but psychology has been before. A while ago, I had some bad psychology when I was losing or when I couldn't find any opportunities every day. But now I'm okay, because I know that if I follow my strategy, then I make profits over time through the monthly and yearly basis. So because my strategy, my stats are proving that I'm making profits. So this is kind of difficult to say, difficult to explain, but because my system has been working, I'm using it. If my system start not to work, then I will change, or I will backtest and edit my strategy. So as long as it works, I keep using, but we never know when it stops working. Then I need to come up with some other strategies or some other ways to trade. But so far, for the last, I would say 6 years or so, I've been making profits every year, and most likely it continues. So yeah, stick to your own strategy by the rules you created is also important, especially when you start to lose trades. Backtesting will also help tell you what will be the max drawdown you're gonna have potentially out of 50 trades, out of 100 trades. If your stat shows that the drawdowns, the max drawdown is, let's say, 15%, then in a live trade you have 15% drawdown, but it's okay, because in terms of stats it happened. So you know it happens. It can happen in live trade also. But if you have the drawdown of, let's say, 30%, while your max drawdown consecutive was only 15% in the backtesting, then there must be something wrong, because you never had 30% drawdown before. And it's time to look back your own strategy or your own psychology too. Okay, all right. Klaus says, hi Kay, nice to meet you again after long. It's been fantastic after I follow your strategy, as you have been a great mentor. Now I'm a non-losing trader. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. Yeah, it's like, again, non-losing trader is such a powerful word. Before, I wanted to be a winning trader. I wanted to be a profitable trader. But before that, there's a stage where it's called non-losing trader. once you master the risk management, then it becomes non-losing trader. Okay, hello Yvonne, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay. All right. Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay. Trader123 says, Hi Kay, what are your thoughts on managing by aiming for a daily weekly goal amount or looking for good setups and the return is the return? I am not really aiming for any daily or weekly goals in terms of how much I make, because it all depends on the market. If the market's active, then I make much more money than average. But if the markets are quiet, or if my timing's not wrong, it's not right, then I make less profits. So it's all up to the market, and you cannot really set any goals in terms of daily, weekly, or even monthly. Kind of have to go with the flow. Whenever market's active and trending, that's when you make profits as a trend follower. And when the market's quiet, then you simply be quiet and stay away until you see another opportunities. You may not really see any opportunities for hours or days, but you better be patient to look for the new opportunities. So yeah, one of the breakthroughs for me is, I think, once I really start to be synchronized with the market fluctuations and market sentiment. Before, I thought I was the one who makes profits no matter what market conditions are. I simply trade, and I thought I was able to make profits. But then, so I was kind of forcing myself. Sometimes I made up some confirmations, made up some entry signals, and used to trade. Because I was forcing myself. Because I wanted to make profits today, within the next 1 hour. I just wanted to make profits. But then I had more and more drawdowns. So I think it's better and it's easier psychologically, I think, to go with the flow and follow the market's trends. So simply, I think the purpose to have a strategy is not to trade, not to know when to trade, but the real purpose of a strategy is to know when not to trade. Okay. Alright. Bill Smith says, I'm using volume spread analysis with Ichimoku and find this works well. That's great. That's great. So keep up with that, and do not change the strategy. As long as it works, you keep using. Yeah. Hello, Tony Gold. Good to see you. Thanks for joining as well. Cloud Edge says, I already made a 5% return this month so far by following your strategy and risk management. Thank you, Kay. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's great. That's great. Yeah. So let's see how far. What will be the ending result in the month of September for you? Yeah, my system is really easy. Whenever the trend happening, you enter trade. Whenever you don't, you don't. Okay, Speedy FC says, I was trying to download a Forex Tester in my computer Chrome, but it's always telling me I must have Windows computer. Can you advise me? I think you're downloading the Mac version, no? Mac version of Forex Tester, or... Oh no, Forex Tester only runs on Windows. So I think you better check the browser or the settings Forex Tester team support is really great. So I think you better email, or I think there's a little chat box you can ask to Forex Tester team. So I think it's better to ask them, because I never had that kind of error message or issues before. You says even CIS almost blew up his account. True, true. So CIS mindset is a bit different from mine. I used to have a CIS mindset, and I can really understand his strategy. It's risky, but he's enjoying the risk. He's enjoying taking risk. Then if you take the risk, then you get more returns. You get bigger returns. So if you can really enjoy that, I think that's okay. But for me, after experiencing those, I thought it's better to take less risk, lower risk per trade, instead, and keep compounding the profits. Okay. Let me see. All right, Babak, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay, let me see. CSM says, what do you usually do when the market is quiet? I haven't placed any enter trade in September, and I feel so bad emotionally. I'm trying to be patient. Sometimes I don't enter trade for a few days, even few weeks. And in that case, I simply walk away and do something else. I play the music, violin, or I travel, I read the books, or I spend much more time in myself. By reading the books and also watching some videos, productive videos, psychological videos, then I just get ready whenever the next opportunity comes. So yeah, so without giving up, you can wait for the next opportunity, because there's always going to be the next opportunity. But still, it's not happening to you, but it will be happening in the future. So until it happens, you simply wait. It's like there's a timetable, and you don't see exactly when the next train comes, but because it's not written on the timetable when exactly the next train comes, but you know it's coming, but don't know when. So you just sit down in the chair and just do whatever you want until the train comes. Whenever it comes, you hop on and go to the next destination, is I think my mindset. So yeah, without forcing you to trade, you can take the time when you are not trading to really nourish yourself, and to you can backtest also. Take time to backtest and get more wisdom, because backtesting is really powerful, because you can take even much more trades than you do in live trades. So let's say if you don't have any trends, if you don't have any opportunities for 1 week, that means you can do backtesting probably 100 trades per week. So instead of trading 2-3 times or 4 times per week, you can actually do 100 trades. So 4 live trades versus 100 backtesting trades by Forex Tester or other tools. I think it's also very good, because you get the wisdom, you get the experience based on backtesting, much more than doing 4 live trades. So you can put it that way too. But anyways, don't just give up. Don't give up. All right. again, thank you very much for joining today. Good to see you. It's been a while since I did the live stream last time because I have been traveling, and also I have some, big events in my life. I mean, life journey. I met my parents, and yeah, it was quite emotional to me. So, and visited Kyoto too. So it's been quite a deep journey for me these days. All right, let me see. About the market updates, I will do that tomorrow. Exactly at the same time tomorrow, I will be doing the Sunday's weekly forecast. So please look forward to it. Jun says, do you frequently backtest your strategy when you become a profitable trader? Yes. Yes, I do. I do backtesting not always to build my own strategy, build my new strategy, but also I backtest to not to lose the sense of trading. It's like, you do the shadow pitching, shadow boxing on sports, same thing in trading. If you don't trade, or if you don't look at the markets for, let's say, 2 days or 3 days, then you will start to lose the sense of it. So, but you better keep fresh, but more, you better keep learning and have more experiences. So backtesting really works in that way. All right, Wick, you're welcome. Thank you very much for your comment. And Trader also. Yeah, thank you very much. Nook says, how to keep faith in trading? That's really a deep question. How to keep faith in trading? Again, if you know what you can expect to get from the market, then you can keep faith in trading. But so again, backtesting works, and also as as a live market experiences too. If you had some success or profitable trades, then I think that will also give you some confidence to keep going, to keep your faith in trading. Now I remember about 2 years ago in New Year, I shared one video about how to set the goal in trading. People, usually set goals in January 1st or December 31st in terms of the goal for next year, in terms of the goal for the new year. And people tend to set goal in terms of how much, or what to achieve, physically what to achieve. But psychologically speaking, if you set the goal in that kind of way, especially in trading, then it may work against you. It may be more stressful or difficult to keep trading. So the best way to set goal in trading is to have a goal to, let's say, backtest every day 10 times, or to learn something new from your previous trades every time, or journal your trades every time, and look back your trades to learn something new. Those types of goals should be there when you make some goals in New Year. Then you can keep going, and that will be reflected to the profits. Okay, yeah, but back, let me talk about the goal tomorrow. Yeah, it is up, but let's see. Okay, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. All right. Prince from Nigeria, Speed from Sweden, Stockholm. Thank you for joining. Sweden is one of my bucket list to visit. One day, I wish I could visit Switzerland, Sweden and Switzerland too. Okay, Faid says, "Okay, how much time you spend on monitoring the screen and your phone overall? Also, when you enter the trades, how much time I spend on monitoring the screen? So every day I screen chart 3 times to 5 times. Each time I spend only 1 minute or 2 minutes. So if I scan chart 3 times per day, then I would only spend 6 minutes per day. Because the way I screen charts is really quick. I have 21 pairs on my watch list, but the way I scan is really quick. And after I enter trade, then I use my phone to monitor the chart, to monitor my trade. And after I enter trade, I do monitor until I set what I call the break-even line. After I set break-even, then I leave chart for the next couple of hours and see how it goes. I was discussing about this with other student of mine the other day. Importance of leaving a chart after break-even set. Because after you set the break-even, then you never lose. The worst case scenario becomes break-even. So after you set the break-even line, then your trade is going to become either break-even or win game, which everyone wants to play. No one wants to play loss or win game. Everyone wants to play break-even or win game, because if you keep trading in these games, then sure you keep winning the trades. So until you are able to set break-even is the very core of my strategy. After break-even set, because I don't lose, I don't monitor chart anymore. I simply come back whenever I can. Let's say 3 hours. Sometimes I come back next day on my trades and see how it goes. So yeah, that's how I manage my trades. So yeah, the way I enter trade, the way I exit my trades, the way I monitor trades are very, very different from, I think, the other people. Because I built my own strategy this way, and I found this is the most comfortable, this is less stress trading strategy with my personality. It really works. Okay, let's see. Robbie says, "Hello, this is Snowfall. How have you been? Haven't seen you in a bit. Going to rewatch some video to refresh, as I've seen the result from using the Ichimoku." Oh, okay, good. Yeah. So yeah, when I'm away, you can also look back my past videos and archive. And thank you for coming back today. Thank you very much. Yeah, trading, I think it's really interesting job. Sometimes I feel trading is really the reflection of yourself. I mean, the way you enter trade, the way you exit the trades, the way you decide, each one of the decisions are all reflection of yourself, which doesn't really happen in other jobs. Unless it's art, unless it's something not tangible, something not really fixed, right? Trading is, I think, the expression or the reflection of yourself, the way you take trades. And trader journal is the footage of yourself, of your expression. Speed, you're welcome. Hello Daryl, good to see you. Thanks for joining. See you. Okay, Faiz says, how many times did you experience that when the pair is trending and you enter on 5 minutes and the price goes against your direction and hit the stop loss? Never happen. Very few times it happens. Because whenever I enter trades, I exit before the price hit the stop loss. I have that exit strategy before hitting the stop loss. So my drawdown won't be 2%. If you look at my trade journal that I did every month, then you will see that almost none of these trades hit the stop loss, unless there is a big surprise, big event. But usually before the big news, I don't enter trade. So if the price hit the stop loss, that means it's either my stop loss is too tight or the volatility suddenly increased and it just touched the stop loss. But it's rare, so rare to happen. Okay, Alexander, you're welcome. Federico, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Andrew, I prefer JAL. I prefer JAL. The service is great. Have to practice karate to do karate. Okay. Okay, in the past, when you have questions on trade, who do you ask or what do you find the answers? I found the answers in myself. Whenever I traded myself, I had no one to ask because I had no mentor, I had no traders friends. Everything was on my own, so I wasn't really looking for the answers to others. And these answers come by inspiration sometimes. Seems like, the dots are connected and you get the answer. That kind of aha moment happens. If you keep thinking about one thing every day, every hour, in every trade, then dots are connected and you get the answer one day. Sometimes it happens when you're sitting at the park watching those, birds playing on the pond, on the water, then you get the idea, you get the answer sometimes. When I meditate at the temples, then I get this inspiration too. So I find answers, anywhere surrounding me, myself. But it didn't come from someone. Yeah, I think it's really interesting. Journey is really interesting. I think trading better is, trading is really to know about yourself, to know yourself. Yeah, it's really philosophical, but I think it's true. Okay, Yang says, thank you, Master. I appreciate your suggestion. Nowadays, I stopped my trade and review my strategy. Yes, that's important. Yeah. Yeah, when you think about it, the markets are moving every day. So you can come back anytime. Anytime. If the market stops or if the markets disappear next year, then you better hurry. You better trade more and more. But it's not the case. The markets are every day moving with or without you. So you simply come back whenever you're ready. and that's the best timing to come back. Oh, Speed, thank you very much for your suggestion. Yeah, Sweden will be such a nice trip for me. Hello, Alpaca, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Good to see you here. All right. Okay, hello from New York. Thanks very much for joining, trader. Oh yeah, I want to visit New York too. Last time I visited New York was a long time ago. I think more than, or almost 20 years ago. When I was a student, I visited New York. Yeah, so long time ago. Yeah, I have so many places I want to visit. So it's gonna be exciting. Hello, well, good to see you. Yes, Pascal, thank you very much for joining. Oh, you subscribed to KTS Academy. Thank you very much. I hope you're gonna enjoy your journey. Please follow the steps. Start here, and you will see all the guys instructions of what you do first. Yeah, again, thank you very much for joining. Okay. Trader says, I often get eureka moments right after a nap, after thinking about a problem into exhaustion. That's really true. I mean, when you are sleeping, then it's when you're organizing your old memories, right, that you have. So you are reorganizing the memories and your thinkings when you're sleeping. So yeah, it's understandable that you get refreshed or you get eureka moment after waking up from nap, or maybe next morning. That's the sharpest moment. Okay, well, says consistency. How long can one trade to be on your level after following you for long? Sure, consistency is a key to success. Can you suggest Forex trading platform in UAE? There are some UAE brokers. Oh, I think there will be a Forex Expo soon. I think I saw the ad somewhere, so maybe you can check them. I'm not using any platforms in UAE, so I am not really sure. Okay, hello Zoan, good to see you. All right. I'm French, but my English is bad. It's okay, it's okay. You can just enjoy. I think you can enjoy the, especially when you read the books, you can translate the books in French and be able to read. So, yeah, thank you for joining. Then says, sometimes I don't want to see the chart, so I close the window chart and doing something, but my mind still think about market. I want to clear my mind about the market. What should I do? Seems like you are, it's like I don't know how to say. Like you don't want to think what you think still. Let's see. This is a case for me, but let's say if I'm not checking the charts, if I'm not seeing the charts, then when I'm doing something else, then I kind of completely forget about it. I completely forget about the market and focus totally on something else. Then when I'm so much into something, then it takes maybe, let's say, 2 hours or 3 hours. Then I realize, oh, it's already 3 hours past. what about the market? What's going on now? And then I come back to the market. So yeah, so if you want to clear your mind about the market, one thing to do is one thing to do is to really focus something that you can focus, or maybe first you better look for something that you can fully focus. It could be sports, it could be anything else, watching a movie or anything. Then try to focus on totally different things. Then yeah, it works too. You kind of have to switch on and off your mindset between trading and something else. Okay, Alpaca for joining. Yep. Okay, can you review Solana, please? I can do that tomorrow at the weekly forecast. Yeah, please. Infowars says, can you suggest a good trading platform in Japan with English support? You know, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know any Japanese platforms which supports English. I think I checked once, but I couldn't find it. Almost. I mean, I think all the Japanese brokers platforms are designed in Japanese, and also I think it's difficult to find the MetaTrader to use. Oh, I think you can use Owanda. Owanda has a Japan branch, Owanda Japan, and they may support English, but that's the only thing I can think of. In terms of local Japanese brokers platforms, I don't really know. Yeah, so yeah, basically in Japan, all the Japanese traders are doing trading in Japanese, sharing information in Japanese, and writing the books in Japanese, and trading in Japanese. Yeah, that's why I don't really have any viewers, Japanese viewers, I mean. Yeah, I don't really see any Japanese members either. I only see few, but not many, because most of them usually search Google, search YouTube in Japanese, not in English, when it comes to trading. So yeah, anyways, it's been almost 1 hour now, so I think I will finish the live for now. But yeah, it was so nice to see everyone's comments and your participation also. And thank you for joining today after a few days or weeks of live stream last time. Again tomorrow at the same time, I will be doing Sunday's weekly forecast, so hope to see you there. And those who are KTS Academy and GTS members, graduate members also, I will be doing another live stream, and I will talk about the price action, do some recap about the price action today. So I will share the link to join, so please feel free. Otherwise, I will see you on the archive. So thank you very much, everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And until then, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you very much.